What's up everyone, and welcome to a random episode right here on Stay and Play. And today, are you ready to dive into a world of epic battles, jaw-dropping graphics, and revenge stories hotter than your ex's mixtape? Well, you're in the right place. Today we're breaking down 6 of the most anticipated action RPGs coming out of Asia that will have you glued to your controller for days. But first, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell like you're summoning a boss fight. Now let's get into it. Starting off, we got Phantom Blade Zero, when steampunk meets swordplay. Imagine if Sekiro and Devil May Cry had a baby, and that baby grew up in a steampunk dojo. That's Phantom Blade Zero for you. You play as a masked swordsman with 66 days to live. Talk about a deadline. Expect fluid swordplay, dark vibes, and a story that'll make you question your life choices. In a good way. Get ready to slice and dice your way through a gritty, beautifully crafted world that's just as unforgiving as it is stunning. Alright, moving on to the second game, the first Berserker, Kazan. Rage, revenge, repeat. Ever had a bad day? Try being Kazan. Once a hero, now a framed traitor with a side of severed tendons, Kazan is out for blood in the first Berserker, Kazan. Set in the Dungeon and Fighter universe, this game is all about hardcore action and even harder boss battles. The graphics are so comic booky that you'll feel like you're living in a graphic novel, only with way more death and destruction. Alright, moving on to number 3, Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers, the ancient Chinese soul crusher. History buffs, this one's for you. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers takes you on a trip to ancient China, but forget the sightseeing. You're here to bash some skulls with supernatural elements and a story darker than my coffee. You'll be battling all sorts of eerie creatures while unraveling a tale of corruption and rebellion. Think of it as a history lesson, but with way more sword fights and fewer boring textbooks. Alright, moving on to number 4, we got Crimson Desert. Welcome to the most dangerous sandbox ever. If you thought Black Desert Online was intense, Crimson Desert is about to blow your mind. This game mixes open world exploration with brutal combat, all set in a land where even the sheep probably have a kill count. Whether you're fighting for your life or just trying to survive the politics of a world that's constantly on fire, this game will keep you on your toes. And the graphics? So good, you might forget it's not real. Until you die. A lot. Alright, number 5, Lost Soul Aside, the love child of Final Fantasy and Devil May Cry. Here's one for the stylish action fans. Lost Soul Aside is what happens when Final Fantasy and Devil May Cry have a wild night out. Expect fast-paced combat, stunning visuals, and a protagonist who looks like he walked out of an anime convention. The story is still a bit mysterious, but who needs plot when you're slicing through enemies like butter, right? Alright, and for the final game we have Where Winds Meet, martial arts meets open world chaos. Fancy yourself as a wandering martial artist in ancient China? Where Winds Meet lets you do just that. With an open world full of history, mystery, and more fistfights than a kung fu marathon, explore, battle, and uncover secrets in a game where your choices actually matter. Plus, the scenery is so breathtaking, you might forget you're supposed to be saving the world and not just taking in the view. Alright, and there you have it, 6 games that will make your thumb sore and your heart race. The future of gaming looks insanely promising, and if these titles are anything to go by, we're in for some unforgettable adventures. Before you jump into the comments to tell me which game you're most hyped for, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Happy gaming, and I'm out.